Hey again, folks. Welcome back to the Real Long Walk. We are on the island that we were on last time. Things are a bit different, as you can see. There's a bed. There's some furnaces here, or a furnace. Don't know why I said furnace size. Furni would be the kind of, sort of correct plural, which may not actually be. But yeah, we're here and you can see things are a bit different. I've lit things up. I have gotten a bunch of wood gathered up. And go over here, chop down this tree. I'm going to leave it in that chest over there, just in case, that we need it. Any more saplings? No more saplings. Hopefully we will not be coming back to this island. Was that my voice? I think I got a little flimmy there. By the way, I did not do that. I seriously did not do that. Actually, I hadn't even noticed. Thinking like a diving board a minute ago, but then I thought of something. Well, I'm gonna quit thinking that. And we're going to get on with the show. This is the Real Long Walk, so we're going to do very little walking in this episode, I'm sure. We'll probably be doing a lot of boating, unless we do come across a good landmass, which I do hope we do. By the way, what is up with wheat in this version? I was thinking, yeah, I will do some farming while I'm waiting for all the trees, and this is it. This is the progress. This is all the wheat that I have grown. It grew nothing. Nothing grew to completion. It didn't even grow all the way to almost completion. That's been here a while. I went to this whole island, that island. There's some more islands over there. There was a tree over there. I went over and chopped it. Got me some more saplings to increase this increase the rate of this and gathered up all the seeds, and this is what I've got. It was nothing, and I hate that too. Yeah. That's what I think of that. But anyway, I think we've got everything we need. I put my glowstone together. I put the last two there. I put feathers there. And I was thinking netherrack is something we don't really have a lot of, but it's not something we're going to be really running short on. So it's not something to have to worry about. And I've got 39 saplings. And as I said in the last episode, I'm pretty sure I said in the last episode, whenever we reach a new land, whenever we reach New Island and we sleep on it, we shall plant a tree, because that will make sure that, in worst case scenario, if I die, I don't have access to wood and can get back on my feet. Recording this kind of late at night, my voice is not feeling very strong. I don't know why. But we won't let that hinder us. Won't let us hinder it too bad. Yeah, I don't know why it's not quite feeling all out there. I think it's been that way for a little bit, past week or so. Or last handful of days anyway. Just haven't had any oomph in my voice. Which, with me enjoying doing the YouTube videos, that is not a good thing. I like to have oomph in the voice. So, yeah, I would like to request some oomph. If I keep saying oomph, maybe it will kind of start to sound like a real a real thing. I've been having some sinus trouble. There for quite a while I was having a sore throat. I haven't had a sore throat per se, but I have been having somewhat extra sinus trouble. It was definitely, I mentioned in the last episode about me cleaning my computer about how the dust didn't help my issues there. So hopefully that's not the any dust settling in my lungs and living there rent free. Hey, if you're gonna settle my lungs, you gotta pay rent. Just saying. Expect some rent for the lung real estate. But I forgot to show the coordinates in the last episode. It's 295,000 and something, so we are going to hit 300,000 in this episode. We are going to be 3/10 of a million blocks from spawn. Quite a distance. That is a very long distance. That is 3,000 kilometers, which is like 1,500 miles. Kinda. I don't know the exact. Maybe it's 2.5 kilometers for every mile. I don't know the exact conversion of it. I do have a calculator on my desk here that could do it if it wasn't broke. I actually have like a dictionary calculator, the source thing on my desk here that I got when I was a kid. It actually worked for a long time. I think it was last year that it messed up. So yeah, it's lasted a long time. That's not relevant to what I was saying. We've went a long ways. That's the point there. Been about half of a year now. Not quite half a year. We're going to be at 300,000. So yeah, it's definitely going to be. I estimated it pretty well at 600,000 blocks a year. Though these oceans are kind of giving, I wouldn't say false progress, but it's definitely giving expedited progress. I will be needing to take continued throat lubrication. Yeah, this is a. It's like Let's Playing with Felix Unger, right? Yeah, yeah. There might have been one person there who got that joke, and good for you. Good for that one person. I was kind of weird as a kid. I was how old was I? I taped something on AMC one night. I can't remember what it was. I was like maybe 14, 15 maybe. You know, not the age that, somebody who was like in 1998 who was 15 would want to watch a movie made back in the 60s or 70s. For whatever reason, I really liked the movie The Odd Couple. That was a funny movie. The sequel was actually pretty funny too. The one where they're older. Yeah, Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon. They were a funny, not gang, duo. Gang of two people. It's a poor excuse for a gang. Ooh, that looks like. Ooh, this is good timing. Wow, this is excellent timing. This is Truly wonderful timing. Let's get over here and sleep. I'm going to hope that there will eventually be sheep on one of these islands. I really don't want to have to, farm spiders or mine shafts in order to be able to continue getting wool. That would be quite a chore. That's definitely, yeah, that's a word for it, a chore. Nah, don't think that's, yeah, that's not anything. I did ask somebody who had played back before in the beta version, and yeah, they seem to think that the oceans aren't truly infinite. It's just kind of been an exaggeration. So hopefully there will be some more landmass. I will. Today's June the 9th, so I'll give it to the end of June and see what people think. If there's no sizable land masses before then, we may consider updating it. Otherwise, we will change the series to the Real Long Boat Ride. Because the Real Long Walk would be a very poorly descriptive name. And for one time, the Real Long Walk was actually a spot-on title for the series. The best name title I've ever had. Because it's going to be a really long walk. It has been a really long walk. Therefore, I have technically fulfilled the promise of the series. So yeah, it was, some of the other series, Show 200 lives in Minecraft. It was only actually two lives in Minecraft, or maybe 3. I can't remember. Minecraft Bingo. Sometimes I don't bingo, as you won't see this week, because that video's not. I'm not going to bother uploading that video. I did do one good Minecraft bingo though the other night, but yeah. So don't always bingo. Let's play Half-Life. I don't know if you could consider what I did playing it. More like playing it wrongly, possibly. Let's play the visual novels. You're not playing them. You're just reading a book with pictures and many choices. So yeah, this was one of my most properly named series, and hopefully it will stay that way. I have been playing a couple of games in the past week. I'll mention. I do like to use this series as a way to talk about video games. Because why not just play a video game? Let's talk about a video game as well, while playing another video game and listening to other people play video games while talking about video games. Let's just go full on triple layered gaming here. I did a video on one. It was kind of what got me in a kind of a platformer mood. I wanted to just felt like playing something real quick when that, so I went and played Super House of Dead Ninjas, which I did a video on at one point. I can't remember when I did that video. It was a random gaming video. Yeah, I have no clue when I did it. Oh, we are almost there. We're kind of almost there. Yeah, Super House Dead Ninjas. If you're curious about it, look it up. You can look it up on my channel. Or if you want to see somebody play it properly, you can look it up on YouTube and find more more quality gameplay. Uh, yeah, I wasn't very good at it. I did okay, I think. I wasn't just super great. But yeah, I played it a bit and I enjoyed it pretty well. Actually did sort of okay. I've actually almost beat the game. Um, and I may keep on until I do. I think I was to the boss before the final boss. I know this because I watched the speed run of it. I was like, wonder how long it takes to beat this game, and the speed run was like 10 minutes. And I was like, oh wow, wow. So I kind of know that the one I'm at now is the boss before the final boss, and I think you just have to fight him, and then you go right to the final boss. The way the game works is you go down layers, and you beat a boss, and you go to another section, and you beat another boss, and kind of sort of regular gameplay, except for its randomly generated levels, meaning it's not the same way every time, which you can consider that a good thing or bad thing, depending on how you like to view it. Can't rely on memorization too well, doing it that way. Not that I would benefit from that with how terrible my memory is. Yeah, I'm terrible at remembering stuff. Yeah, I'm terrible at remembering stuff. But anyway, wow. Lame joke. Lame joke. I apologize. It will happen again, but I apologize anyway. Yeah, I enjoyed that game pretty well. I'll probably go back to it a little bit. But it kind of got me in the mood to play a good platformer. And we're boom. Oh, I didn't. Oh, thought I'd go backwards. Nope. Stop. 300,000 blocks from spawn. Right here in the ocean. Cool. Okay, moving on. Let's make a big deal about it and then just not make a deal about it at all. But yeah, I decided to. I'd had this game for quite a while. I picked it up during the Awesome Games Done Quick marathon in the during the what was it, January, I think? Yeah. It was in the Humble Bundle, Shantae, Risky's Revenge, I think is the name of it. And it's a pretty good platformer. I think it's a pretty well received platformer. And I've played it a bit. Maybe about an hour and a half, and I'm actually kind of sort of progressing through it. And not dying too terribly much. I've only maybe died like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, maybe only like 2 or 3 times, I think. Because you don't technically die when you fall into a bottomless pit. Thank goodness. You just go back to the start of that screen. If you counted that, it would be 4 or 5 times. But yeah, it's a pretty fun game. You play as a pretty standard character, a belly dancing half genie lady. That's pretty typical. That's pretty typical. Video game character, and You have to get these magic seals from this pirate lady who, I don't know why, but she doesn't like you. I'm not sure if it's a. I'm not sure if Shantae has been a series. I don't think it's been a big series, but it kind of sounds like there's been another one, because, or maybe it's based on something or other. I'm not really sure, but there's characters that seem to kind of be established, like the bad guy. So yeah, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. I think I'm going to do a random gaming video on it. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. It's pretty fun. You fight with their hair. It's like Bayonetta, except nothing at all like it. It's like it, except absolutely different. So hopefully that sounds good to you. Okay, it's been a while. Ooh, almost knocked my Sprite over. Okay, I would like to find an island pretty soon. And by pretty soon, I mean kinda now. It's getting that time. Yeah, I would recommend the game. I think. I haven't played a lot of platformers. I've mentioned it before, but I kind of missed out on a lot of the old school retro video games. You know, the Mario's and the Zeldas. I mean, I've actually had several Mario's, but I've never beat any except Super Mario RPG and Super Mario 64, and I think 3. Okay, I've got more on my belt than I thought I did before I started talking there, but still, there's a bunch of games there that I haven't actually appreciated, like the Castlevanias, the Metroids, the there's another one that I feel like I'm missing. Oh my gosh, that's actually what made me think of it, Mega Man. So yeah, there's a bunch of them that I've missed, and I was going to mention this, and I would like some input on it. Not that it will begin anytime soon, but I read some news. Oh no, I think it was Destructoid or whatever. That I might do a series on. I might do a series on the game that's coming out to the PC. It's the Mega Man Anniversary Edition or something like that. And oh hey, we found us an island. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's the Mega Man. Oh great, there's a creeper. We are going to where's that? Where's the zombie? Okay, that sounded. Why am I doing this? Oh. Probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. Okay, hopefully the zombie's not too close to for me to sleep. Really hope it didn't. And I kind of don't have to do what I said by planting a sapling. But yeah, I'll go ahead and finish it off while we're here because this is a good spot to end the episode. But there is a Mega Man 1 through 6 edition coming to PC, and that might be a fun thing to play. Yes, Cat, it would be a really fun thing to watch me play and die many times on. And I've never played any of the Mega Man games. And I'm a terrible platformer. I have terrible coordination. So, it would either be the best thing ever or the worst thing ever. What do you guys think? I'm not sure when it comes out, and I'm not sure exactly if it will, you know, if it can fit it in at the time, you know, that it comes out. So it might would be a while. Also depends on if I can afford it. It's a pretty affordable price though, $15 I think for like 6 games. So I mean that's a pretty good deal. Hopefully I enjoy it. Don't hate it. Since I'm not a platformer guy. Maybe this Shantae game is actually going to train me to where I can play Mega Man. I have a feeling that's going to be the case, but yeah, would you guys like to see that played on the channel? That might be a good, my gosh, I feel like I'm losing my voice. That might be a good live stream game. So yeah, let me know if you guys might enjoy seeing that. And before I go completely hoarse, okay, wow, I apologize. Before I lose my voice completely, I do sincerely hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Farewell.